Now, welcome back. Christmas, as we know, can be a really expensive time of year. So instead of buying a new outfit for the festive season, why not revamp an existing piece in your wardrobe by upcycling, restyling, or altering to create a one-off stylish piece without breaking the bank? So that's why Irene O'Brien is here. She's going to talk us through 6 looks that the Zip Yard have recreated to show you a sample of what they can actually do. How are you, Irene?
I'm excellent. It's lovely to be here with you.
Lovely to have you. I mean, I'm obviously never here, so this is new for us.
I think you're going to like this one as well. Stylish gal. I bet you like making things your own.
I do. Yes. I definitely do. So let's have a look at the before then of this particular outfit. This is our
first look, because obviously we're talking about pieces for Christmas week. This before here, obviously it's kind of an oversized, you know, the metallic, which we love at this time of year. It's an oversized look, and we just really wanted to kind of update it. So maybe someone that's a little bit bigger had the outfit, or you've lost weight, or it's just something that's dated.
Or you're over the kind of boyfriend look.
Exactly, and you're over the kind of bigger look. So the lovely Emma is coming out here now, and I think you will agree that this is pretty show-stopping.
Fabulous.
So I'll just talk you through what the guys in the Zip Yard have done with the alterations. They've cut away the front and the back at the shoulder, as you can see there, making the Bardot, which is obviously so stylish. They opened up the bust line, so you can see the V.
If you wouldn't mind turning around.
Yeah, turn around there, and you can see, because they stitched the seams closed at the front and then added this zip at the back. So obviously that gives that incredible fit, because at the Zip Yard, they're all body shape consultants, so they'll be able, experts, so they'll be able to kind of look at your body and see what will suit you and really define the shape for you. So they added the zip, and then obviously with the trousers, they've tapered the leg there as well to make a slim fit. Like those trousers I would love anyway by themselves, you know, with an oversized polo or something, and then the top would be so cool with little cigarette pants or even jeans as well. I mean, literally, everyone's going to stop and say, where did you get that, you know?
And then they're going to be gutted when you say, well, actually, I mean,
but they can do it themselves.
It's fabulous. Thank you so much, Emma.
Thanks so much, Emma. The guys have 20 stores, 27 stores nationwide, so there really is kind of a Zip Yard nearby. And they've opened most recently in Bray.
Let's have a
look at the second look here now as well.
The before, so what is it?
So it's just a basic blush coat, and maybe you wore it last season. And the thing is, in Ireland, we really wear our coats, so sometimes you can get a little bit sick of it. So maybe you just wanted a little update to that. And I think they've been really inventive with this. So you know the way a lot of people had the teddy coats as well, and again, they don't necessarily want to be wearing that all the time. So they've basically combined 2 coats there, and this is so statement. I love it.
So at the races, it's very glam,
exactly.
isn't it?
And the thing is, I think this would be as cool with trainers, but you're right, over the season as well, this would be really great. So great use. Obviously, we've the contrast there. They've removed the zip. They cut the bottom half, and then they added the fabric from the teddy coat. So I love the idea of, you have a couple of things in your wardrobe, you're not using them. Use them. Create something that's just you're going to have just for yourself. And I just think that this is such a great combo. You could do it the other way around, you know, if you were top heavy and you wanted, you know, to give some balance. So I think depending on your body proportions as well.
Like that?
So this is €60. So I think that's great if you're not going to be using the pieces as well. You know, you're bringing that in, and again, it's just like kind of a standout piece that people are going to.
Thank you.
Thank you. So it'll depend. You can go into the guys and have a consultation, and they'll be able to tell you how much something will be. Yeah, and exactly, and other things you might be able to utilise in your wardrobe for whatever the design is.
Let's have a look at the next look.
The next look is Megan. So this is, I mean, it's a cool suit. It's just so oversized,
like
kind of Bianca Jagger. Yeah, I know. We were like Bianca Jagger meets karate. So yeah, it's just totally oversized, you know. But obviously white is statement, and it's lovely at this time of year. So we've made this more occasion appropriate, and I love this. It kind of reminds me of something kind of late 60s, early 70s. That
very
oversized,
esque, isn't it?
Yeah, exactly. So you know, if you've had this kind of in your wardrobe, or again, if a family member had it and no one was making use of it, you know, you've lovely fabric. It's really nice to use something, particularly if it's been large on you, to actually get it tailored. So obviously they remove the sleeves here, remove the collar, and then remove the pockets just to make it more streamlined. Like, they're kind of things that you or I mightn't think of, but you know what I mean? The guys would know themselves. And then obviously they've added the belt at the back, they added the buttons at the front. So they'd be saying to you, listen, you have buttons and something else that you're not using, and you could bring them in. And then just to add it in at the back, brought the belt, it's obviously giving you the shape there, and then the trousers are more tailored there as well.
Thank
and
you.
again,
That's
pieces
lovely,
by
Megan.
themselves. Thank you so much,
Megan. Should you come into them with an idea of what you'd like, or are they very good to be able to turn around and go, you know, this is how I see this?
Well, it would be great. You know, if you have visuals, you could, of course, tell them. I think that's always helpful, you know, if there's a reference. So kind of have a chat to them about that.
Let's have a look at our next look as well.
They're all up on the styles. So this is a perfect example. Like, I think we all own a sequin mini dress.
Several
of them. And you've probably been out in it loads of times, had a great time in it, but maybe you want to update it. And I think this is a brilliant one, because, you know, if you already have that, then to get the sequin skirt, I know I probably get far more wear out of my sequin skirt than I do my sequin dresses,
Sure,
because you
of
can
course.
put your, you know, your knits with it, or a lovely little top like this. So they cut the dress at the bust line,
Okay.
and then they added the zip at the back. So again, just giving this beautiful shape, and it's below the knee. It'll be a little bit longer on me, maybe on you.
And me, yeah.
Kind of more midi look. But I just think this is fantastic. And again, it's like, where did you get that? Well, I've just reinvented something that
It's
I was wearing
perfect.
last season.
Because
you know? So I
again,
think
that'll
it's a
take
great
you
piece.
through another 3 Christmases
Of
if you
course
mix
it
and
will.
match
Yeah,
with
of
it.
course it will. So I think that that's a really great piece. And I love the fact, you know, it's obviously really flattering on the waist because it's been made specifically for Emma's proportions there
Tailored
too.
to
So that's a great one.
perfection.
Exactly,
Thank you so
exactly.
much for that, Emma. That's
and I think
lovely.
that that's the joy, you know, they're all kind of boutique style premises. So when you go in, they're all on ground floor, and you go in, you have your consultation, you have your chat, and it is that kind of one-on-one feel. So yeah, definitely taking the advice from there as well. The next
Perfect.
one's a really fun one, I think. So Lara here, you're seeing she's wearing a scarf just over her shoulder. And I'm just thinking the amount of us that have kind of big, oversized scarves,
Yes.
and you know, you just kind of maybe use them, maybe you don't.
On Pinterest,
So what
people
they
make them
did-
look really cool. I can never manage to pull that off in reality.
Well, if you
but-
have a few at home, this is what you can do. So what they've done here is taken 2 different scarves that you might have and you're not using, or someone else
Sure.
isn't using, and also the neck of a polo knit, which I
Brilliant.
think is a really clever idea, because I know that I have polo knits and they're getting all roughly on the arms or something, but the
And you
neck
can't
is still
defall
fine.
them
No, you can't
anymore.
defall them. You've done the defuzz thing. So as you can see there, it's basically kind of a very basic alteration, but it's so effective, you know.
Sure.
And this is the kind of thing you can be going out in your cozy walks as well over the Christmas
And
period
only
as well.
€25 to do that.
And that's the thing. So it's for something that's so effective. I think that's really good value for money there as well. So I love it, like kind of the wine behind there as well, and
Thank you
the
so
the
much,
houndstooth
Lara.
print. And of course, the
Fab.
scarves you're going to have. It's going to be
They're there
fabrics
anyway.
that you like, or prints that you like yourself, or colours
Sure,
you
of
like as well. So
course.
I think that's a really clever one, and I think that's one that
I'm
I'll
kind
definitely
of
be.
bowled over by that one.
Yeah,
I'd
yeah,
never
yeah.
think I'll bring 2 scarves now and a polo
No,
neck.
of course.
You know,
well,
you wouldn't
well, you
think of
will
it.
now. You'll be going through all the wardrobe.
Here's our before now of our next look with Megan.
So yes, this is Megan. So it's just basically nothing wrong with it. It's an LBD, but it's just probably a little bit dated at this stage. So this, to me, they took the existing dress, and just something that probably you've worn a good few times, and then they've added this fabric. So you can see along the neckline there where they've opened the neckline, they've stitched it in. They've also very cleverly done it around the arm socket, the seam there, so that it doesn't fall forward. And it's just this scarf overlay. This was actually a jumpsuit, and that's the entire leg, front leg of a jumpsuit coming down.
So
It's so
clever.
cool, isn't it? Yeah, and
So
these are all their
clever.
ideas. And then obviously they've created the double cuff there as well. So if you like fabric from another piece, or and maybe someone burnt a hole in it, or something happened with the iron, you know, there are other ways of using it. So it's about being
Sure.
clever. So if you kind of have the
If you love it,
vision,
don't bin it.
yeah, definitely don't. And just making something that's completely unique kind
Thank
of for
you
yourselves,
so much.
you know.
That's fab. And you know what I can't get over is these were all done today as well, which is really impressive. Like in a short amount of time,
Well, they can
you've had
do.
these
They can do.
transformations, you know?
They can do our quick alterations, but it depends on which one. So you need to go
course.
in and have your consultation.
Have
Some
your
of them took a little bit longer, but it's the magic of TV. You know?
Well, there you go. Even I
They've
didn't
all done it
notice,
from
and I
the bus
work in
today.
telly. But thank you so much for
And
today,
it's all on the
Irene.
zipyard.ie if you want any
Perfect.
further information.
Oh, don't you worry, I was going to say that.
Okay,
but,
great.
But good, it's all up on the screen as well. And if you'd like any more information, as Irene said, zipyard.ie is where you go. Now, remember to tune in tomorrow as well, as Orla Diffley is going to join Maura and Dahi for more fashion tips for you.